Oh my God. Jonathan, I didn't realize you were that good of a player. Oh my God. You can do that?
Wait.
How long did that take you? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, on the C add 9, nonetheless? Dude. I bet you can't do it over a G chord, though. Oh my God.
What a bunch of assholes. That's us. Bunch of assholes.
Shred alert.
Whoa.
That's probably one of my favorite comments of the day so far. That's awesome. Shred alert.
Why do we have so many comments already?
This is
It's like
amazing.
you guys are excited for a thing, for
What
something.
are you guys here for? I did get a haircut. Cut it myself a couple days ago. I cut the top and back for my brother's wedding. Then we hacked it down some more. But don't forget, you're watching I fucking Carly. It's that kind of Wednesday.
You know it is. I like this, Sean. You are like you cut your hair for the specific thing that's going on.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's feelings. Like it might be like, oh, a little side cut for this thing
Little
coming
something.
up. Oh, I cut the back a bit. Oh,
You know,
the top had to be trimmed. I enjoy that. I do my beard that way. That is just a feel thing. I don't trust beard trimmers.
Because you and I,
They burned me in the past.
we're what some would call artists. And we probably believe in weird spiritual things like hair carries the memories that you bring with it, and new things should begin anew in some way or form or fashion. That's all lame. Nobody wants to hear me say
Got to
this.
read all the shit about when they made the Indian scouts cut their hair off. Oof. Native Americans. Sorry.
I mean, but
Yeah, but
that, I mean,
same.
it is very, we got a lot of things to talk about.
Did you ever see Rambo with a buzz cut?
Not a chance.
Speaking of Rambo, I am wearing my Mix boxing gym shirt this morning. It's okay. You can
Dude,
feel good about it.
I didn't even notice that.
I know.
It went right by me.
It showed up in my drawer. My wife's like, I gave that to you years ago. And I was like, I've never seen it.
She knows how to gift. She knows how to gift a shirt.
Thank God.
She knows her audience. Sean gonna be breaking out the crystals any minute now. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Listen, I'm always tapping into licks. Tap, tap, tap. There was a time in my younger life when I would do a little. I was guilty.
I think
A little solo, didn't matter the gig. A little tap. I
almost went the tapping route, and I figured out. I kind of looked at myself and I said, "Self, I think when it comes to guitar, you can hone in on anything and learn it, but know that it's going to take up as much time and space as it would you learning anything else."
It's true.
And I prioritized wanting to be able to improvise and also be able to play out, maybe jump in with a band and pick up on the chords quicker. Those skills to me surpass. And I mean, listen, that's great. But I don't think I'm ever going to need to improvise and, add a part to a song that, that's going to fix, I think it's we got to scoped out a little bit, you know what I mean? We need
Are you sure?
I hate to be old and be like, serve the song, but what do I know? Tony Leonardi, I feel like every time his member thing pops up, it's somehow way too far from the last time that we saw it. I feel like I just saw it the other day and it was 24 months.
Member for 37 months.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
What if you tap the guitar and the strings?
That is the future of guitar. I saw somebody do that once, and they're like, and they were like smacking it to get the sound of the chords, but it was not working, and it was actually really funny to see them continue to try and smack it and get it to happen, and they just shook their head no, and went back to playing regular chords. I was like, that's hilarious.
Ed's got the best tip for the morning.
Oh, here we go.
Go leaving your DNA around. Bam.
That is probably the best.
Bam. Listen, we're gonna get to the guitar, but we gotta be civil here. We gotta have a little chatter.
That's right.
We gotta have some fun.
We gotta work up to the moment, okay?
We gotta have some fun.
You go out on a nice date with your person of choice, okay?
It's not just like bam.
Hey.
And then okay, well I'll see you tomorrow.
You pick them up. You have some conversation.
Go to McDonald's.
You go to dinner. You go to McDonald's. Get a milkshake.
Some nugs.
You gotta prime the gears, baby. You gotta get to know somebody. You don't just rush to the bedroom.
But we are excited
That's right.
that we hit the old 75K.
That's good.
Thank you guys.
We're having fun.
I have some fun thoughts. No, maybe not fun. Fun's the wrong word. But I had some thoughts for the day.
I feel like fun's a good word.
Let me see if I can find this thing I saved this morning.
I finally decided what guitar I'm going to play. So you find that. And then
I got the old. Have you guys been following Reggie Parker Wisdom on Instagram?
Reggie.
Because if you
I've
haven't,
been following Reggie.
he's spitting truth. We got to. I wonder if I can I need to. I don't know.
I'm like a bird.
Reggie Parker, a Brooklyn-based producer, songwriter, bass player, widely recognized for his work in gospel music, particularly with Hezekiah Walker. He's known for his melodic. Anyways, he's awesome, dude. But he's this kind of older guy.
What was his thing? What did he take a stand on?
He takes all sort of stands, dude. Basically, he's like, shut the hell up and go play and stop being a bitch.
I mean, I will say, that's probably some of the best advice somebody could give.
Well, he's always talking about how, how we want to just learn things for Instagram and we're not spending time with your instrument and how you got to go be worth a damn and how you got to go and take responsibility. And I'm like, man, stuff we all need to hear occasionally. Well, yeah. Even me. I'm not a young person anymore, but
I mean, I do think, and I was talking about this with the band. We were talking about Instagram, and the joke always comes up of we're gonna have to do the dances, and I'm like, no,
I would never do the dances.
I'm not gonna do the dances.
I won't be doing TikTok dances.
Sorry, and it's not only just I won't be doing the dances, but it's not really my art. I don't really care if people don't find me because I don't do a TikTok dance. That to me might be better. Maybe
Chewy says I'm young at heart. I like to think I'm young at heart. I don't feel old.
You're young at heart. I think so. Seeing you play last night at that jam, I was looking up there. It's like, damn. I think as long as I've known you, I've always felt student to you. Same thing with Baxter. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, oh shit, I'm growing up some, but also y'all are it doesn't feel like there's this gap anymore. I'm like, damn, look at Johnny go. It's like he's a badass.
Well, I appreciate
Not to get all
that.
sentimental.
Not
early
to
in the
be
chat.
sentimental.
We done talked about crystals and spiritual haircuts and
hey, we're going
our
all
bond.
the places.
75,000 is a lot. This has been
It's been a long time.
It's been a wild journey,
We still got a ways to go.
We do.
Well, we're getting there. Ooh, Castadosa in.
Yeah, I was like, hell.
We should just give that away. Baxter.
The Strat's off the table. We got a real guitar.
Sorry,
now.
guys. Sorry. Ugh. Yep. The mayor's coming out. How have I never heard there's a non-nitro? Oh, we're talking about the old custom shop. The old custom shop. Jake Sanchez wants to know where he can pick up his axe. At the lumberjack market, where they sell axes.
Got you there, son.
Oh, we're gonna give it away. Listen, I think we need to tell. JP is not. I don't know where JP went.
I know he went to go get a coffee is what he did.
What a son of a.
He hasn't had his coffee yet. He's all grumpy pants.
I think we'll do maybe halfway-ish mark.
Yeah.
We'll do the drawing. JP, we're gonna talk about him while he's not here because I don't want his head getting big. This man picked out all our favorites.
Hand wrote them.
We're not talking 10. We're talking over 100.
Wrote them on a piece of paper.
Put them in. Are they in a hat?
Mm-hmm. And he didn't even write them weekly. It was like a full strip of paper with their tag and I think the username. Might even have the comment on it. I have to go pull it here in a second and see, but pretty sure that's what that is.
Yeah, so that's gonna be kind of cool. Gonna be kind of cool. So yeah, there you go. We hosted a blues jam. Well, I guess I co-hosted.
Blues-ish jam.
Well,
I guess, right?
well,
Blues-ish.
And Sean came, which was nice.
It was fun.
Woodrow, where's Woodrow?
I know. I figured he would be here.
The mighty Woodrow came. We got some Marla amps in the chat.
I saw that. He said could not just copy and paste and print them out. You see, that's what I'm saying, though. He wrote them down.
He wrote them down with his own little hands. His own little furry
you don't
hands.
Print your amps out on a 3D printer, do you?
There's the mighty Woodrow. He said there were some blue notes there. There were some non-blue notes. Some foreign, if you would say. Maybe foreigner notes.
Foreigner was a crazy pull.
Not,
and the Doobie
not
Brothers.
that we're against Foreigner. It's just at a blues jam.
So it's an odd pick, we'll say.
I want to know what love is. What if you start tapping at the blues jam? Oh, there was.
There was tapping.
Plenty of tapping.
But, I mean, hey, to each their own, right?
To each their own.
Woodrow said enough for you brown ones.
It's true.
You wouldn't download an amp, would you?
People download amps all the time. In fact, you can download John Mayer now. You get his rig, and now you download AI Mayer.
I got Mayer in the box.
Your body is a wonderland.
Your body's a wonderland.
Jazz
yes,
notes.
it is.
Jazz notes are just any notes. Y'all should be playing the giveaway guitar. Well, we don't want to play someone else's beast that they're gonna have.
It's true.
I've had my old red Telly here. This is the one. This is mine.
The one.
Has been seeing a lot of love lately. I've been having a lot of. I got some sideman gigs coming, like quite a few.
Friday.
I got Julia Golden.
At the Sunrise.
Our own local celebrity.
Headlining. Big set, 2 hours.
2 hours. And, I don't know why the telly makes me happy in those scenarios.
Is Sweet Ronnie Huff playing that one or no? No keys?
No keys. I'm the keys, Sean. Making crazy noises, going. Nah, there's no keys. I was listening though. There's really not a lot of keys on any of her stuff. It's all pedal steel. It's pedal steel or dobro, and then like electric guitars and
Pedal steel
fiddle,
goes a long way.
violin. It feels the same sort of. It can feel the same,
Yeah, which I think
space.
You were in that space.
Well, I think that's why they wanted me, because I'm not typically in the band, but I'm the space filler.
The space filler.
And pretending to play country licks.
That ain't the first time he's heard that, boys.
The space filler. Do we have any favorite Ventera 3 models? I don't think we have. We've seen a Ventera 3 yet.
No, we've seen the Ventera 2 Road Warrens. We haven't gotten. We saw them at NAMM.
Saw them at NAMM. The telly.
Cool.
What's the telly is pretty sweet. That red one, the one that's in red.
Yep. The red ones seem pretty sweet. All the double bound tellies look really cool. They all look really good. I'll put it to you that way. What's the advantage of modern nitro? It's sexy. No, we've known for a couple years that the nitro isn't the same compound, but I mean. Also,
Well, everybody, like Gibson's PRS and Fenders are all different too. And there's all sorts of options to get, like the WLS undercoat on the nitro with the custom shop. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely more plastic than what the early stuff would have been.
It's definitely healthier for you than what the OG carcinogenic is. Yeah.
The mayor says it'll blow up. It's like gunpowder. I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude.
I kind of want to blow some up.
I know.
Like far away with a maybe some long range.
Okay.
Firearm.
It'll be like asbestos. One day they'll tell us, they'll be like, yeah, no, it's all in your lungs.
That's fine.
You're going to die.
It's fine. The Spark Brain says, I'm a poly guy. I don't like finish checking. There you go. Anyone going to the Fender Tellytown concert at the Roman in Nashville? I wish we were. That'd be awesome. Eric Clapton eats nitro for breakfast, apparently.
Saw Eric Clapton react to a D'Angelo song
Because I sent it to
Johnny
him.
sent it. Johnny sent it, and I
He
said,
was
you know what?
he couldn't handle himself.
He's like, is the whole thing like this? Because I'm not going to be able to sit through it. This is amazing. This is seriously really
can't
great.
take it. I can't take much
anymore.
more of this. It's and I feel like he was on it. He was serious. Like he was like
baffled. He's like
besmirched. He was yeah, man.
And I mean, what I will say is like, yeah, because he's got to respect real there. I get that. I'm like, that's cool.
I mean, D'Angelo's kind of awesome. Like, dude, all
band.
that sort of like R&B, like neo soul kind of guitar stuff. One day.
You know what we were talking about earlier about improvising,
Yeah.
playing in a band and stuff. If you're one of those curious souls out there, go watch D'Angelo's band, because ain't nobody in the wrong place in that band. Ain't nobody in the wrong place in that band, and that's what you should be like. I don't have to go crazy the whole time. I can kind of like, I can hang out and be like,
which is kind of amazing.
and that's even a little busy.
Sean almost, that's how much the 75K has warmed Sean's heart.
I know.
That he has almost found a space in it for Eric Clapton.
It's melting me. By the time we get to 100K, I'm going to do a whole Clapton tribute. I'll be his age by then, but it'll be awesome. I'll be like...
We might be his age by the time we hit 100K. No, JP assures us we'll still be I'll be, it'll be fine. Still have a 4 in the front of my age, maybe.
If we're lucky. If we're lucky, he said.
God, I'm getting old. Okay.
Clapton is going to win the Strat. Anthony or
That'd be really fun if we get Clapton in the Strat. Like, sir, that'd be a great way to be like meet celebrities. Like, hey, we have this random drawing and you won. Here you go.
That would be kind of great. I mean, like,
Here you
Mr.
go.
David Gilmour, I've got a Player 2 black Strat just for you. He'll be like, thank you, I guess.
That's right.
Am I building Sean a house?
That's right.
Sparkbrain has a lot of belief in this. He said 100,000 within 1 year, calling it. I want to say, dude, I play Clapton right now, dude. Everybody gets it wrong. They get it wrong. They think that I hate the man. My grandma loves Eric Clapton. So I play Clapton for every once in a while. It happens. She's probably in this chat somewhere. She's going to watch this later, and she'll be like, not all the time. I'll be like, sometimes. But, whoa, the Scotch fund just grew.
Whoa.
$50.
Did it?
Mr. Reedy.
He's ready. This man's ready.
But yeah, I don't hate the man, all right? And I don't hate the game. But I do think that there's a lot of other guitar players we could all look at, we could all talk about, but we don't. You're
damn right we don't.
And
there's a reason.
It's a shame. I think for all these older dudes who complain about how I feel about Clapton, if I did a little bit of a pop quiz on him and we talked about other guitarists.
Pop quiz, bitches. What are we quizzing?
Well, I mean, we just throw out other
Gary
guitar players,
Moore.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. Mr. Moore could be in that. He could be in that. I'm sure all of them know that, though.
Gary Moore's amazing.
But if we jump into, like, obviously you probably know the King brothers, but what do you know about the Boogeyman Sam? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I fall. I'm more like, hey, let's talk about some real rock and roll, not some like, hey, well, I heard this song and I'm gonna play like this song. I'm talking about real deal shit, bro.
Sean's talking Little Richard.
Little Richard, dude. I don't know if you know
Tutti
it.
Frutti.
That man had everybody in his band. If you hear him tell it, he's like, there would be no rock and roll without Little Richard.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's 100% accurate, but there'd be a lot less rock and roll. There'd be a lot less rock and roll without Little Richard.
That. And I'm also like, damn, Chuck Berry, Little Richard.
Listen, I'm going to say this. We had our bluesish jam last night, and then in the middle when people came up to jam, there were some non-blues songs, which whatever. The only reason to make it blues is so everyone knows the chords, right? Without having to know like a song with 97 chord changes in it. But at the very end, when we closed it back out with like the guy who was Harvey Dalton Arnold who was our guy who was hosting it. And he's an awesome dude. Used to be in the Outlaws, done a bunch of cool stuff. There's a whole PBS special in his life. Go watch it if you haven't watched it. But he did that sort of like 50s rock blues thing.
He did, and he was getting those little Richard notes in,
Bro,
baby. He's like, ah!
Listen,
I was like, whoa.
he can sing, dude. He had throat cancer and had to relearn how to like talk and sing, which is what's crazy. But anyways, what I'm saying is, tell me that was not kind of like, because you play the slow blues and it's fun.
Authentic.
But once we got to that, it was like, damn, this feels great, right? Didn't you? You're just like, okay, I just want to do this.
I absolutely agree.
I just want to do this for
not
a
only
while.
What's nice about a guy like him, right? And I love this because there's other people
Lay it out.
around town in our community who they're not his age, but they are a bit older, and they are trying so hard to try and impress everybody around them and make everybody think, oh, well, look, I'm the fucking blues guy, or whatever the hell it is, right? He doesn't give two fucks about that, dude. He gets up there and he's playing the songs that he loves. He's giving me a fist bump because he wants to give me a fist bump, not because he's trying to blow smoke up anybody's ass.
Nah, you can tell Harvey's done enough that he's past all that stuff.
He's the real fucking deal.
And he said last night in the little text thread, you know, and Scott was like, "Yeah, thanks for coming." He's like, "Man, I like to watch people who don't get to play very often play."
It's genuine. It's
And
genuine,
I said, dude, that's.
And you know what else,
pretty...
too? I want to say this about Harvey. Let's put this out in the universe real quick. That fucker, he sits there and has done a bunch of stuff. And at not a single point throughout that whole night do I think that he said anything to anybody else about how they were playing, what they were playing, how to play it. He sat back and he played. And he listened. And he did all the things that I think a lot of people tell other people to do without doing it. And he does it without even having to tell you. He just did it. So, anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. That's something to me that I'm like, I respect the hell out of that. You know?
Harvey's a good dude.
He is.
Harvey is pretty good. I Am Reedy says Jonathan is the guy. I think sadly, I think it would be easy to prove you wrong, but I appreciate the sentiment. You know, what are you gonna do? You'll know you finally made it when you lose interest in money, compliments, and publicity. So spoke the late great time. I mean, probably a lot of truth to that, right?
I think so. I mean, I think what is making it, right? Like, I've had people say, ask me that. I've seen people ask it to people who are way above whatever we are right now in this moment in time, right? And I think the answer to making it is, like, in you, right? Like, all of us can make it, but I think the make it is inside of us, you know? Can we get to the point that none of this superficial stuff matters? Like, can you just be content, play your music, play it out, get it to the people who you think love it, and that's it. That's making it, right? And to a place like you're saying with Todd Snyder, none of that shit matters. It's like it's made up. It's a fugazi. It's pixie dust.
Citizen of Melee says making it equals 75,000 followers. You're darn straight.
I mean,
Drink the Kool-Aid now.
I'll tell you, I was going to say this earlier. The cool part with the 75K, we were talking about this the other day.
Yes.
It feels like we have a very wide, thick community right now of people who are really cool. We've been getting a lot of personal messages and stuff to our Instagrams, but just people who are awesome, And like, I think for some of our regulars who have been here for years now, even you guys, it feels like things are even tighter somehow. Like Surrender, Ned, the mayor.
There's
Greg
like it's like
Todd
so
Roy,
many
like,
people, right? Like it's not just like
yeah.
a handful. Like it's a lot of people that
Yes.
you're like, oh, I know these people.
Yes, and it feels like
Which is
there's like every video we look at, the comment seems to be that.
I talked to somebody last night on the phone, like from California, just we're like an AMP question.
Yeah.
And I said, hey man, I'm sorry, I saw your message. Call me now if you want to.
Yeah.
And we were chatting, felt like we'd known each other for
It's cool.
ever. And then I was chatting and I was so into was talking about all these random amps that I went on autopilot and went to my old house instead of my new house. I forgot to turn at the racetrack the left way. And I got there and I was like, damn it. And then it added like 20 minutes to my drive home. I was like, son of a, which was totally, then I called guys like Christy. This is the first time I've done that, so
That
that's
is
good.
kind of cool though, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
got to be a fun
is.
feeling. As annoying as it probably was, you had to go, damn, that's right, I'm going to my new house.
I mean, I will say, my house that I've built is very modest. three bed. You know what I mean? Like we're not talking about building mansions or
not a
anything, right?
mansion.
And I was renting a house before that, so like and my job is mostly all music, guitar related, which is kind of amazing. And I mean, like by any standard, just being able to have build a house is kind of like
It is crazy.
I would say I'll take that. I'll
That's making it,
my little modicum of making it.
My little slice of heaven.
What are you gonna do?
full court there. It was fun at the end. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
God bless you all. All right.
Oh yeah, baby. Next up, Ron Concoma. I don't know. Hot dog train. Uh-oh.
What is JP? What's this?
JP, I feel like this is your honor. You did all these things.
I do
What
kind of feel like
do?
you should do it.
You wanna do it? Come
Are
on,
you guys ready?
come
Should we
on.
just do it?
Should we
just do it?
I'm gonna give it a good mix.
Mix it up.
Are the comments on the pieces of paper or no?
No.
I assume not. Okay.
No, it's just the names. This already took a lot of work.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I didn't know. I was like,
We will, as I was saying, I will do the tracking down of the person if they aren't here.
yeah,
But their YouTube name should be in here.
I like it.
Cool.
I like it.
Everyone's ready.
Everyone's
Everyone's ready. They said, "Oh my goodness."
The mayor said, "Sing some lyrics that have to do with trains." I'm into it.
ready. You sure you don't want to do it?
No, I want.
I
to
think
do
you got to do it,
You're
JP.
the man. JP's
gotta
the
do
man.
it.
JP. Short tales of JP. JP saved our ass. He saved my ass more times than I can count. I'll be honest with you, completely honest with you. And that's because he's a good dude. He's a good guy.
Uh-oh, Sean.
Uh-oh.
We're getting calls for a collab album.
A collab out.
Collab.
We're going to do our Uncle Larry Guthrie trapping.
Oh, my God.
Except you're Uncle Larry and Guthrie trapping. I'm just some guy.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Are we good?
All right, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. Cross
Everybody
your
hold
fingers.
hands.
I hope it's me.
Close my eyes. I'll have Sean read it.
Funny thing is that all the papers say Baxter. Baxter Clement.
That's what it does say, Baxter. All right.
All right, here we go. Drum roll.
Maybe Mars, Japan. Maybe Mars, Japan.
I can find.
That's the one?
Max B Mars, Japan? I'm pretty sure that's a Y. Maybe.
Let me. My handwriting's atrocious.
I'm pretty sure that's maybe Mars, Japan. You want to look at that? And I think that's supposed to be like marzipan, like they're making a joke.
Yeah. Maybe Marsjapan.
Watch this. Not this shit.
The Casino Boys live from the back room. Cool Greg.
Live from the back. Oh, room. Back
Congrats.
room. Dude, congrats to maybe Mars. Is maybe Mars Japan here? He might have a like real job where he's
It
got
has
to go.
to
do
be.
it.
That has to be a play on words.
What?
The maybe Mars Japan. Like you're Johnny,
like
marzipan.
marzipan. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
No, it's got to be right. I'm sorry, Tony.
it's funny.
Lewis says
I need
boo.
a recount.
Lewis, I feel like if you won, we'd all be suspect.
Man, that's funny.
We actually drew your name 5 times, Lewis, but we said, man, that no one will believe.
50 people just left the live stream. That's crazy, dude. You're dropping like flies.
All right, now we gotta crank them down.
I'm at my real job right now. Come on, Ned.
I mean, technically we're at our real job, but come on, like I said, a real job.
That's as good as it gets.
Now I realize some of you have real jobs where you could probably, you've climbed high enough that you can watch this actual job, and it is a real job.
So I think JP's pulling up the info there.
JP's pulling him up. Listen,
I will need the piece of paper. That's
if
it's spelled.
Maybe
the
Mars.
next giveaway does start now, actually, we got a really, Sean everywhere says I have one of those fake email jobs, so I can watch you guys at work. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
If we can't find this dude or they don't respond,
Then
we'll give him like a week, right? Like JP's gonna track him down actually right now and get his actual stuff. But then we'll redraw. We'll leave the hat. We'll redraw.
That's right. The hat will go nowhere.
But I was kind of hoping it was somebody that was gonna be in the chat.
I was hoping it was going to be a live stream cat.
But
I did write down a couple people in here.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I know.
See in here,
Yeah. JP made sure to go through our not just members, but our live chat guys, too, from our live streams and punch in there.
Yep.
Now, what I will say is what you guys are going to get to see is what the next giveaway is going to be, right?
Have we decided what our increment is for the next one?
I think we're at 5,000. We're gonna hammer out these details. We've talked about it some. We've gone between like maybe we'll do 2,500 and maybe we'll do 5,000. We've gone between those two numbers. But we're gonna do an announcement video for that giveaway like we did this past one. It's a little something different though, because we wanted to do Like, how do you make giveaways exciting and fun besides just be like, it's a guitar, it's a guitar, it's a guitar, it's a pedal, it's a pedal, it's a pedal. We kind of came up with something cool. We're gonna see what you guys think about it here on the live stream. So I'm gonna start gathering the things and just set them up here so that we can kind of show you what's gonna be happening once we get to 80K, right? Because we also want to keep it fun. So that's it.
What? This is a delightful comment. I don't need the guitar, but I love you guys.
That's not, see.
And we love you.
That's the spirit.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
That's the spirit.
A box of sushi shipped to your house. There you go. Ned's got it. If the cardboard's a little soggy, don't worry. The rice sucks it all up. It's fine. It was what was the name, JP? Maybe
Mars Japan.
Maybe Mars Japan is who won. Thank you, Christopher Vincent.
There you go.
So, there we go. Maybe he pops into the chat. Maybe he's coming. Who knows? But we're gonna find him.
His hair's got to be tingling right now. Be like, they're talking about me.
Sean's gathering things. You guys are getting the preview of the next giveaway.
That's right. So, and I'm trying to recall specifically. Okay, so, and we got one in the case over there. Actually, let me grab that.
Old Stank Note is saying we should do a Marla amp at 100K.
Well, so that's one of those. We're gonna keep doing these giveaways, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we're trying to hit them a little more often than that because it might take us a little while.
Yes, but every 5,000. Yes.
When we tried to start our road to 100K, I think we bit off more than we were like. Oh,
we didn't really
take a minute.
There wasn't much of a plan to it.
Now we got JP like whipping us into shape, doing things right.
Exactly.
So it's a little better.
All right. So I got one of them here, but we got a white one next door because that's the whole theme here, right? So
it's all gonna be white.
It's all gonna be white.
Sure.
But
it sounds worse when you say it like that.
It's all gonna be white. Here's what we got going on, okay? And one of the other things is not here right now. It's gonna be here this afternoon, possibly. But Anthony from Marla Amplification is also throwing in some to this. I hope I'm not spilling the beans, but it's also just a live stream, so I'm gonna spill them, and I think he'll be fine with this. And if he's not, I'll ask for forgiveness in a couple hours.
It'd be fun if he started yelling in the chat.
No!
Just in
Don't tell them!
Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation.
So we are gonna give away a pedal board, right? But not just any pedal board. We're gonna give you a pedal board that is equipped with the not a Dumble, that is the version 1.
Yep.
That is the not recalled version, but there's gonna be the second version that he's building and stuff. Anyways, he's doing that, right? We got that. It's in a white enclosure, right? Stay with me here. We got a Delphine next door, a dual tape delay from Tone Tuga Effects, which is, I don't want to say defunct, but on an indefinite hiatus. We have one of those in white next door with the logo as well. Okay. Then this new Marla pedal, which is styled after the fuzz that we put into the Ropey, which is like a harmonic percolator that's tweaked a bit. That will be here in white as well on this pedal board, right? Now, my lovely wife is going to paint all 3 of the pedals in a really cool custom paint job. If you haven't seen some of her stuff, I'll forward JP a picture of my twin and the Princeton that she painted.
Listen, I'm not just saying this because Skylar is Sean's old lady. I don't know. My wife gets upset when I call her my old lady.
I call her. I say old lady all the time.
But I think it's endearing.
I think it is too.
She's phenomenal at that stuff, man. She's really, really good. She did go. She went to all the school and stuff for it. But I mean, lots of people go to school for things and they're not good at it. But I mean, her murals and all the stuff I've seen her paint on guitars and amps and things are pretty. Plus the posters. If you ever need poster designs,
she crushes it.
Hit up Sean. He'll get you in touch, and she can do pretty amazing stuff.
She will.
She's done album designs for me, for singles and EPs and stuff. And probably my favorite ones thus far have all been from Skylar.
Yeah, she did all the single covers for the Violet Exploit too.
I mean, I kind of want to reuse the Avalon one she made for me. I use that picture all the time, and I use the that one from Damned If I Don't that she made. It was pretty awesome.
Let's see. I'm getting close, boys. I know.
Okay. At 100K, JP gets auctioned off as our slave to start our own YouTube channel.
Bingo.
I mean,
He'll do it. He will work for caffeine.
how about like indentured servitude? That's better than.
That is more.
Oh, JP's our slave. JP's our indentured servant. JP, we'd come visit you till you were done. Old band guy says, I didn't win that guitar, but if I win the pedal board, I guess I'll need to get one. There you go. I do think there's a lot of people saying at 100K, we need to have some kind of jam or like bring the person to the shop. Maybe, I think we do need to have some kind of like casino guitars jubilee celebration.
At 100K.
Casino con.
What a damn badass idea is that, like, we expenses paid for a trip to Casino Guitars. And then, like, we'll let everybody know, you all can come if you would like to, but one person gets an all expenses paid trip to come to Casino, and you hang out with us, we eat dinner and stuff like that, which, I mean, we'd eat dinner with any of y'all if you just showed up, too. I don't want that to sound like, oh, wow, it's that exclusive. But it's more like, that's a fun experience, right? Maybe.
Ned's coming. Ned's coming. I feel like the Baxter would be here. The Baxter. The mayor would be here. I still want to lock it, but the mayor wants a lock of Baxter's hair. We can get you a lock of his hair.
Oh, dude, too easy.
We go in his house all the time.
We just hang out. Hell, we've been hanging out up there all
We
week.
broke into his house yesterday. Can you do pinch harmonics on that telly? I can't do pinch harmonics on this telly. I don't know if I can do them with this delightfully clean tone, but we'll try it.
Pinchies.
Very, very clean. But, you know, the Spark Brain's coming. I said at 100K, Jonathan, Sean, and Baxter need to swap hairstyles with each other. I don't think my hair will do what Sean and Baxter's do, unfortunately. It would just flop. It would be like, I'd look like the dudes from Three Stooges, you know?
I don't think it would look... if you had my haircut, your hair would probably stick straight out in the front just because of the... just the way your hair is.
Listen, I haven't had short hair in a long, long time. Like you know, like normal person hair. But I have these horrible cowlicks, like all the front and the back.
Yeah.
I guess my father hates me, but yeah, they're weird. They're weird. Like you can't tell when it gets long, but I don't know. I just hadn't done it.
Trying to see.
I haven't done it.
I sent him to JP, so he'll hopefully.
JP will put him up there. Put him up. We need to get Todd Roy here for 100K from the Great White North.
From Alberta, Canada? No, I texted him to you.
Listen, there's no amount of followers there anyone wants me to
airdrop.
shave my hair and beard for. That would just be god awful.
Jesus Christ.
That would be
John
god
Paul.
awful. I wish I had hair. The men in my family all bald early, and it's bullshit. I will say, God bless everyone in my family that is not everyone. Like even my grandfather, when he passed away, had a head full of white hair, and it didn't even turn white. It was like black until pretty soon there. Johnny does the mustache into mutton chops. I mean, you know, something like that we could talk about, right? But I can't shave my head because my head's funny shaped. It's got lots of little dents and crevices, and I got this weird thing where I smashed my head into a telephone pole when I was a kid, and you know, and then so that would be weird.
Yeah, but I think that's rock and roll, isn't it?
I mean, it kind of is. But I feel like if I shaved my head, I'd just get like head tattoos.
All right,
That's
JP.
it. We're all getting head tattoos.
I don't know if this is going to work, JP, because they're all into question marks now, but
They're thinking.
yeah, I'm sure that's what's happening right now.
I'm thinking too, because I don't think I.
This
Can't
is
picture
this
in
is
picture?
true. Would look like a grown Gerber baby.
No, don't worry about it.
All right. It's sending. It's giving me the spinny sign.
I'm saying I can't get it to my phone to the.
Oh, I know.
Please read the mayor's last comment. I tell you to read it, but I don't want. Sean we got a 2-star review the other day because they said Sean made a homophobic comment.
And maybe this is a great time to read said comment, okay? Because
Oh, makes me so happy.
I was a little. I'm gonna be honest. There was nothing homophobic about it. I asked people I know.
I mean,
asked-
listen, we all are funny and have our own thoughts and stuff, but like all of us are also pretty like welcoming and loving to people, like real life. You know what I mean?
I asked my PC friends. I asked my gay friends. I was like, "Is this true? Do you feel this way? Do I make you feel this way?" Okay.
It makes me, and I thought I was like, surely this will be about me, but no, Sean. Sean was the culprit.
I'm the homophobe.
You homophobe.
Which is really funny if you know me at all. You'd be like, really? Okay.
It makes me so happy.
So.
Yes, people are too sensitive on the internet.
This guy commented. He said, Bonermeister is a strange bird. This is on Joe Bonamassa's video, the video that we did. He's not that bad, right? He said, this is his comment. Bonermeister is a strange bird, but he's doing the Lord's work. Someone remind the teenager that there are no statues of critics. Okay, fine. Fine enough comment, right?
Which is like okay.
I'm scrolling through and I read
Cool.
that, and I'm like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna have some fun with this. I said, but, this is my comment to him, but there are many statues of Joe Bonamassa that you can buy right next to the knee pads on his internet website, Grandpa, with a smiley face. Just kidding. And I typed all that out. He responded with, and I hate that it's not just going, what did he say? Because I need to go down and find the whole thing. I just key typed in knee pads.
It's a feud. It's a feud. Yeah.
Here we go. Newest. I just want to give everybody the rundown because we were thinking on it and we were like, should we put the comment on the review and say, well, actually, this is what we said? So then he said, I'm younger than you and you're a douche bag. He spelled douche wrong. So I corrected him and I said douche and I spelled it correctly. And he just said no lies detected. Well, that very day, we got a bad review on Google, and you know how much we love this. I'm gonna assume he's doing it to spite.
I do like. I feel this is our second bad comment, like bad Google review we got for people who've never been to the shop.
Never
right?
been to the shop,
and I think it's kind of funny. It just seems a little like go leave. If we make you mad, you can leave mean comments on videos. But like going to leave a Google review for not connected to like service in the shop kind of seems like, I don't know.
And then to lie about it as well. I'm kind of like, that's fucking lame. He said, really was it says on here his name is Kyle Smith. He's only ever left one review and it's this one. So if his name really is Kyle Smith, we don't know. But he's also a liar, so how can we take him for his word? He said, really was excited and wanted to buy a guitar here when visiting Fayetteville since I've been watching their awesome YouTube videos for years. Went in, and unfortunately, they didn't have the specific one I was looking for. In hindsight, that's okay, because I saw a borderline homophobic comment by them on a video. Kind of crazy you think that is cool.
At least he's come in.
At least he's come in before. He said, Baxter responded, and I told Baxter, I was like, I don't know what it's tied to. We thought it was something else, actually. And it turned out it wasn't. He said, Kyle, terribly sorry to hear that something we said or did upset you. I can assure you that none of the team here is homophobic, and in fact, have a team that is diverse and wonderfully themselves. I would love to hear your thoughts and make it up to you if possible. All the best to you and yours. Always until then. Sincerely, Baxter and the casino team. So, then Kyle edits the response, and it says, edit for response. You told someone in the comments section of a video something to the effect of, get some knee pads. I'll never return, and speaking with you further seems like a waste of time. Good day. So, I didn't say get some knee pads. I said you can purchase knee pads next to the statues of little mini Joe Bonamassas on his website. If I would have said get some knee pads, that would in fact have then been a borderline homophobic comment. But I didn't. I'm saying that sucking cock is for everybody, you know? You can suck cock if you want it. If you feel it. Come on, baby. It's Sturgill Simpson season, son. We're talking Johnny Blue Skies, all right? Set of knee pads ain't gotta be bad unless you think it is, son. So what are you thinking, Kyle? I'm thinking you should come back to the guitar shop. Let's see how those 2 stars hold up, son. Because Daddy might have a set of knee pads all his own. And he might know how to use them too. Don't fuck with me, boy, because I ain't said shit. But that is the story of the man. Why do knee pads have to be gay? Maybe you're just an older woman who has bad knees but still loves the hubby.
Maybe you're a painter. Maybe you paint.
Let's get it on.
You ever painted, 3,000 square foot of baseboards? You're gonna want some knee pads.
You're gonna want some knee pads.
I've been there. I've done it.
That's right.
I've done it. That's all.
But
That's all.
I mean, I guess I could understand if it was something a little more
Chad.
heated,
Well, I feel like that's just common, normal old internet banter.
Yes. Yeah.
Internet banter.
Kyle should have won the guitar. That's right.
That might have been my favorite little musical rant we've had yet.
That was good. We've been talking
some.
about this. We are trying to give each other musical accompaniment to,
That was good.
like our soapbox speeches.
I felt like that was in the vein of Bonermeister,
Oh, yeah.
as Kyle said.
Yeah.
The fact that he called him Bonermeister, but then thought that the comment was kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, was it slightly off color? Yes.
Sure. Absolutely.
But this,
But homophobic. Like,
Just a funny.
Come on. You kidding me?
Ever work in the garden pulling weeds? Knee pads are welcome. You're darn right. Knee pad. Listen, I used to be the dude who's like, I will never need knee pads, and then I turned 28, and I was like, oh my god, I need knee pads.
And he said,
that's
actually.
true. Knee pads are good for you. I installed tile one time without knee pads. Oh my god. Yeah, that's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, roofing, flooring, most of the blue collar trades that I'd say, Sean and I are not unfamiliar with.
We're not. We're not at all. To which the comment that I said would probably not even be giggled at. It would be like, that's all you got, son? Which I kind of hate. I'm like, damn. Put that man in a real situation, he'd be in trouble.
The old band guy says we got to keep it PG. There's
I did
unicorns
see that.
listening. My own children do occasionally watch, so I always try to make myself be good.
I'm pretty bad about it.
Try to make myself be. Well, that's when I just say, listen, don't grow up to be like Sean.
Thanks. You know what my dad
It's
told
fine
me?
to hang out with him, but I don't want you taking,
I was talking to my uncle, and he's like, I'll tell you what the first word your kid's gonna know is motherfucker. He's like, you're probably right. Sean is the Casino Guitars HR department. That is probably, unfortunately, true.
The closest thing we got, much to JP's chagrin.
JP comes up to me, he's like,
"Damn it.
you guys can't be saying this.
Damn it.
Matt
Listen.
said, Sean, double downs field. I will say, I think Matt is and can be a good referee on this play. What do you think, Matt? I know Matt's at work, so he might not be able to type right now, but what do you think? Bad call?
Matt's like F him.
Am I wrong?
F him. Matt. How is
Am I
Matt
homophobic?
Matt's
That's what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
like F him. Oh
He's
well,
the
I mean,
authority.
yeah, maybe.
I don't
so.
know, Matt.
But,
He might not be. He might be like, actually, Sean, it was a little homophobic, but I don't think it was. I asked JP. JP's my sense of
JP's
conscience.
a good.
You tell them, just like Grandma.
Oh, listen. Okay, hold on. I know we're talking about all this craziness stuff.
The AI chat
Sorry.
summary is
I'm
pretty
texting my wife.
She said, we're watching.
You be good. No, she's not. They're not watching, thank God. Usually it's the days that I say wild things that they watch. And she's like, every time I turn it on, I'm so, yeah, but no. Who knows? Who knows? I know we're talking about being homophobic, but.
Grandson had a funny one.
Okay,
That
where
was
is it?
good. He said knee pads by any other name are now Kyle supports.
Kyle supports. Okay, I love that. I like that.
That's bizarre, man. That's
Speaking
wild.
of knee pads and needing them, I want to say some other things, but I'm not because they could be actually homophobic. But I don't mean them that way. But anyways, the other day I sent you the Gristle Master himself's take.
Oh, sound.
Being loud.
Live sound.
If there's nothing we love to rant about more.
It's
Now listen.
sound.
And listen, I know not everyone here probably plays gigs. And that's fine. You don't have to play gigs to love and enjoy guitar, right? But if you do play gigs, hard to believe that at least at some point, the bane of your life has not been
I
the
mean,
sound man. And now, fair play to like our dear friend Tom, if he's in here, like one of the good ones.
yep.
We're not saying all sound guys are evil, horrible
Oh,
piece of
no.
shit. We're just saying, and that's wrong, but they're just saying there is a certain, and I got a show coming up. They should be fun, and I'm already a little not looking forward to it because I know
Who's running?
I know the company that's running sound. I know what's going to happen.
It's crazy that a show can hinge on that, you know? Does your sound guy care? Does your sound guy listen?
Not even does he care. Sometimes, some of the ones that we're about to talk about that Greg Koch is talking about. Yeah. Greg Koch, by the way, is the Grosselmaster. I'm sure you guys know that.
The Cochness Monster.
The Cochness Monster.
No,
whoa.
Not trying
That's
to be
his last name.
His last name
Koch with a K.
is Koch.
K-O-C-K-H.
Forgive me.
K-O-C-H, that's it. You almost, it's almost a hyper care, but in the wrong way. Focused on the wrong thing.
Well, and that
care about total control.
Yes. And to me, that is, it is the opposite of care. It's putting yourself ahead of what is the most important thing, the show.
Well, here's the thing. So this was Greg Koch's rant, and if you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. I saw one of my buddies who's a great blues player up in the Raleigh, sort of Durham area, posted it, and I went and watched it. And because I really like Greg Koch, actually. I think he's funny, and he's just such a friggin' ridiculous player.
Wizard, dude.
I mean, it's humorous how good he is, which is, I think, part of his personality. But anyways,
Yep.
He was saying how, most people, and he's like, yeah, there are people out there, just like there's crazy, not so great sound men, there's dumb musicians too, right, who are loud for the sake of being loud. But he's like, most people, not loud for the sake of being loud. But he's saying, his band, electric guitar, drums, B3 organ with a real Leslie, when they start playing together, that it is loud, but that they know how to sort of they've been doing it a long time. They mix themselves from the stage. There's dynamics. They're going to play whisper quiet, but then it's going to get loud. And he's saying how he goes to venues, and he said mostly millennial sound guys. He's like, his son is his drummer, who was 31.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know if it's a millennial sound guy, we're gonna have some. And I'm technically a millennial, but. That's the thing, right? Yeah. Whisper quiet so that there's complete control.
Absolutely. And not only that, I think, here's something to consider in his specific situation. He's playing theater-sized places.
Well, he also made the caveat, and I think this is true, and I think there's some guys in the chat who do this, and it's a different vibe, right? You're playing for a singer-songwriter, and it is different thing.
Yep.
Probably the place for if you're gonna go direct, cool, right? Or really, you know what I mean? But we're talking about a rock band, a blues rock band, that kind of thing. It's loud, and we're also talking about not where you're in a restaurant and you're ancillary music in the background. We're talking about
stage.
People paid a ticket. They bought a ticket
to
come see you, or music's the main event.
Yes.
It's the main thing.
Absolutely. I think in those situations, if you're a sound guy, how fucking dare you go into that situation and start making those demands, is my thought of it.
Well,
what it's supposed to be.
I hate it when it's before anything. Whoa. We're going to need you to,
Way down. And I'm like, because like you're saying, in what situation is there a band like that? If somebody came in back whenever we were doing the Rooster, and they had their own B3 with a Leslie, full band setup, it's the same guys that have been touring and doing this thing together, I'm pretty sure they want to put on a good show. I don't think that one guy in the band's like, well, I'm going to blow everybody out because fuck them.
Well, to be fair, I've seen that too. And somebody said they've seen a lot of bad organ mixes on old YouTube videos of the 70s. True, right? PAs have come a long way since the 70s, which Greg Koch basically says in his video too. But you would say, if they started jamming and you're like, hey guys, all I hear is that damn organ. You would tell them that. You would just say, hey man, listen.
You might pull that down.
Here's the thing. All I can hear out here is the organ. Yep. And there's also a difference between loud and painfully. Oh my God. There's loud. Wow, that is loud, Yeah. But there's and guitar amps are loud. Yeah. But what I think happens a lot of times, right? I do this to myself sometimes. I play and I'm like, damn, that's loud, and I turn it down. But then as soon as the drums and everything start, what I thought was loud is not loud anymore.
Fuck, now I can't be heard.
So then I turn it back. Well, it's not even that. It's just I can't. It's I don't even hear myself. So I think that happens sometimes when you check things too isolated.
Yeah.
Obviously you go through and line check everything and set the initial levels, but I think it's hard to make a call when you don't have everything.
I agree with that. I do think that his argument too being that people paid a ticket to come see a rock band, This is not like Sunday service. This is not, you know, a singer-songwriter situation where people are here to hear every word. It's like, this is like a rock band. People come out to see a loud band.
Man, even in those situations though, like I hate it when you have good sound. Like I've played in those situations. Bought a super appropriate amp, like 12 watts or less. Still only have it on 3 or 4, maybe 2, depending on the context, right? On a giant stage in a theater, you know. Talking to not cramped together. Yeah. Like I can't touch the bass player. Like the bass player's over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And they're like
and well, a lot of times they're not even telling me to lower it because I've already got it low, but then I go and listen to the thing or hear it in the house and I'm like, man, it sounds thin and horrible and god awful.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like you gotta like, you know, it's like some of the sound guys seem to think if they can even whisper hear it out there, then they're just putting you out of the system.
Well, whenever they turn off the house.
And then it makes me want to be like, okay, well, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. They want it to where you can basically talk over the sound of where your amp's at on stage, if it's just stage volume. And I'm like, how does that work with a drummer, you know? You want
because
a drummer to play a
we've
fucking
seen quite a
kit?
few things in like theaters where like it's just cymbal wash is what you hear.
Yeah, because the drums are, I hate to break this to anybody, but drums are a loud fucking instrument. And everything else that comes with it, whenever you're playing a show like that, I think should be as loud as the drums.
Chad says, will we have good sound when you open for 89 Volt? Yeah, I think so.
I think Eddie's really good about probably working through those things on his end. Haven't seen his stuff, you know?
Yep. I mean, that's the kind of show where like, I'm not playing for a songwriter. It's my thing, so I'll just do what I want to do. I hate to say it like that, but it's kind of true, right? It's kind of true. All right, JP, what's the verdict?
Can't find it.
Oh, we're gonna draw again.
No, well,
no.
I would say we will give them. What's a good timeline after this video goes live?
I was thinking a week. Like when you say you can't find them, what do you mean?
Cannot find a user ever commenting this. So I don't know if it was a bot.
How do you look up users?
You think they just like went away and pulled all their comments?
I don't know. I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't.
What's it gonna do if I find him?
Because that's the name, right?
Yes, this is the user.
Sean, find it. And I say, I don't know, man.
So I don't know because I mean if I had to guess, there was quite a bit of influx of bot accounts on our comments since announcing all of that there. But in the meantime, I can't pull up those images you were talking about, Sean.
I like this. The sound man is like your fifth. That's when it's awesome when you know the sound guy. The sound guy is awesome. That is amazing. That is like worth its weight in gold. Let's see. Somebody had to go. Oh, here's my Mike Hutchings says so many times where you can hear the bass drum pedal squeaking, but the guitar's bass keys are indistinct white. Yeah, see. I'm not. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. Someone enjoys, Lord of the Nerds enjoys our laid-back approach to streaming. We appreciate that. I enjoy our laid-back approach as well.
It should be cool.
Are we finding maybe Mars, Japan? I got a feeling, I don't know. I feel like we should maybe draw again. Maybe Mars, Japan. We should write a song. Yeah, see, that's weird. If they're not there anymore, I feel like we draw again. Or what do you think?
The problem is you can't look up the member comment or a subscriber comment. What's that, JP? Let me pull it up here. Let's see. Jamie, pull this up.
Can you just search it on YouTube? Like not for a comment, but just search for the person? Here.
I'll explain to you if you want to come over here, Sean.
JP pulled it from his channel.
Yeah, pull it from mine.
This is what.
It's actually me, guys. I won.
It's this person right here. Look. Maybe ours.
There you go. It does kind of look like a bot account, I'm going to be honest. They have one video from March 4th.
Join January 4th, 2026.
Should we call it a farce?
Dude.
Seems fake. How did you, I mean, you were basing it off of comments, right?
Yeah, and it seemed like and it was
a real comment.
at the time because I was kind of
Yeah. JP's saying he was filtering comments. So
You
there
want me to-
was, I mean, it's possible this is, I mean, he's got a picture of, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know,
you
dude.
wanna come over here, Sean?
All right, let me see real quick. Hang on. Pause on the play.
We might have to give him,
I'll show you. And also have the pictures pulled up.
It's Bruno Mars. He looks sad. I bet a guitar would cheer him up. Alright. Check, check. Can you hear me, baby? Check, check. Thank you. Good, 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 good. All right, all right, all right. Bring the hat, John Paul. All right, all right. So after looking at gameplay footage, it's not a first down. All right, we're going to take it back if maybe Mars Japan reaches out to us. There will be a consolation prize, not consultation. That's not a real thing. Consolation prize.
and we'll figure it out.
And we will figure it out. So if Mars Japan sees this and is curious and is like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, I was actually punishing Sean.
Reach out. He was.
You know.
He was. I was feeling it. I was like, I'm taking my lashings. I'll never say knee pads again.
Oh no, YouTube dropped Rob Allen's. Don't worry, Rob Allen. We think that the person who won it is maybe not a real person. So
I missed my opportunity.
Also are not subscribed.
And he's not subscribed.
son of a. Oh, that's absolutely.
Disqualified.
So that's why that
Now the
disqualified.
comment,
I say
JP
there is no consolation if you unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Or at least it's not showing him being publicly subscribed. So
All right, JP's reseating the hat.
I'm reseating the hat, mixing it up here.
We got honey picks. Honey picks. See that? I High Hand says, I played through a vintage Pro Reverb and they usually tell me to turn down before you even sound check. See? Sound guys
I think,
looking with their eyes.
well, I think sound guys we need a renaissance of the sound man. Okay.
Like a real sound man.
Real sound man. dude.
They're out.
Like,
I know they're out there.
make,
but listen.
Make shit sound good, brother. Like,
Drop this like totally even in the venue. Like I mean, like it's live.
cares?
It's live. It's raw. It's
Yeah,
happy.
like-
I also saw what's the dude, the kid who's British. Dude, let me find this guy's name because he's an amazing guitar player, and he was in Premier Guitars. Premier Guitars, like one of the, voted him like one of the best new guitar players or whatever. Hold on, I'm coming.
Zach Person.
It was not Zach Person. This kid right here, Surfburst, who is Chris Turpin. You guys heard him? He put this awesome thing up, and he says, I'm going to read it to you because JP's over there screwing around with a hat. No, I'm just kidding. But go.
Also, I think the thing is because I would only pick people who are publicly
Oh, yeah, yeah.
subscribed, so he may unsubscribe.
No, that's fine, man. You're good. I'm just joking. He says this is pretty cool. Check this out. Have you seen this guy? You seen this guy play? Chris Turpin. He's Surfburst on Instagram. You should follow him.
Surfing and
Says,
bursting.
I've struggled to find a way to comfortably respond. I was genuinely humbled by the sheer number of people that commented on my post regarding getting listed in Guitar World Magazine Players of the Year. This is him with Bollinger doing the old rig rundown. It says, social media feels like a crass method to express what the guitar means to me. I don't want to cheapen it, so I've said nothing in my response. My apologies. So to get a little heavy, and then he goes how, the guitar shaped his world and all this stuff. But here's what's awesome. He says, I would say it's an instrument that if you're drawn to, obsessed by it, consumed with it, it will hold you throughout your life, cradle you in dark times, scream with you in joy, pull you through suffering, sing to you, lead you to your closest friends, the loves of your life, and bind you to the lineage of artisans, poets, voices of resistance, and pissed off kids that have shaped culture, society's identity. This is the opportunity it offers you and offers it freely. What an extraordinary, powerful proposition. So advice for new players. Here's what I like. Stop doom scrolling and play. Get pissed off and play. Find your people. Scream down a microphone. Play. It's hard. Try harder. Don't get lost in shiny digital menu diving bullshit. It won't serve you. Get an amp with 3 knobs. Play. We need you now more than ever. I was
This
like,
is my
dude.
motherfucking man, dude.
And he's a young dude, man. I was like, man.
All of that shit, though, yes, 100% agree.
It was kind of awesome. I was like, dude.
Like in a lesson, if it's like a lesson and it's somebody who's like very serious about the guitar, all of that right there is gold.
It's true.
It's like get bent, like all this other bullshit. Whenever people are like, well, you gotta go for your triads, you gotta do this, like fucking that, duh, like that shit comes, dude. But like, literally just play your damn guitar and like fight it, you know? Live that shit. That's a good dude right there. That's cool.
That's a good dude. Naz Trav says, I'll miss the next 2 live streams as we'll be on mission trip to Illinois. Well, I hope your mission trip goes well. And make sure you catch it on the, they're still up. So you can live it out.
Rewatch us later on.
No real time
and
comments
we'll
back.
Try and shout you out if we can recall it while we're there.
Kind of Bonsai says, my amp only has 2 knobs. That's even better. Okay. The Hat of Destiny is back.
JP didn't do his research and picked
I think you did.
I think you did fine, dude.
It's easy.
I
The bots are everywhere. I'm still not sure this is a bot. I think it might just be a person who subscribed, left a comment, and then unsubscribed.
That's the way.
Cat scratch fever sucks, dude.
Cat scratch. Yeah. Play Stranglehold.
Don't need to be a bitch now, baby.
Man.
He's going for it. Come on, pull out a live streamer, dude. Let's do this.
Stirring it real good.
He's stirring it. Come on. Oh!
Okay, let's do it.
God, I really hope it's one of you guys. I don't want it to have to be some
I do too.
witch hunt.
No, listen, your comments definitely made us laugh. And yes, Rob Allen, you should be in the hat.
Holy shit, I think they are in here. And they commented earlier, and I'm glad it's going to you because you did have a funny pickle comment. Kinda Bonsai.
Oh!
You're
Kinda
in here.
Bonsai's here.
Where you at, dog? Pop in, son.
He's
It's
here right
real.
here. Hold on, he just commented. My amp, it's the 2-knob amp. Now you got 2 knobs and Kunafe.
Look at that, son.
That's like 2 knobs and the truth.
Kinda.
2
I'm
knobs and
so
Kunifi.
jazzed that it actually went to somebody on here. Look at that. Kinda Bonsai.
Okay, that's awesome.
So I want to say, Kinda Bonsai did a comment on that same Joe Bonamassa video, and he said, "I'm sorry for calling you a pickle," and I had to go back and find the older comment. I was like, "What the hell?" It's like, this is great. He's jazzed. That's fun. That's awesome. I also loved being called a pickle. That was a highlight. Watching that and then the other comment. I was like, that is amazing. I can live with that, dude.
Dude, that's amazing. There you go. Dude, congratulations.
He said, I'm shaking.
Congratulations. That's amazing. Yeah, shoot us an email at Casino Guitars, or shop at casinoguitars.com, and we'll get all your shipping info and all that kind of stuff.
Also, some proof of ownership.
Right.
That you are.
Right.
You.
We can sort all that part out. We'll figure that out when you email us. But yeah, prove that you're you is good. That's awesome.
Sean, sorry about Clapton. I don't even listen to Clapton. I just felt bad about his son's heart. You don't have to apologize, dude. You're good. Fuck Clapton, you know what I mean?
I mean, I will take your sentiment, and I like you even more now. And I'm also with Mike Hutchings that we need casino knee pads now. We should sell them. We should start selling them.
Casino branded knee pads, dude. 3 stars on the top of those bastards. Kind of Bonsai said, JP, I love you. Where is Baxter's? Baxter is out at the moment, but know that this to me is way cooler than it going to somebody who's not here. This is awesome. I'm really glad it went to somebody cool.
I
So.
gave it a real.
He did. You gave it a real shuffle. I'm like, man, this is good.
Really shuffled it in there.
You know, KB seems like the best kind of person to win this. I also think that's kind of awesome. Old band guy said, nothing like being a loser twice in an hour. We're sorry.
That's fun. That's great. Winner in the chat is always, I agree.
Somebody said, 2 Telecasters and 0 chicken picking, Sean. I need to get myself together and work on my chicken picking chops.
I want to do the JD
they're so sad right now.
Simo chicken picking thing that, you know, he does his like.
I mean, all the chicken picking part is the dead note. You know what I mean? So you can totally do that with your pick. But it's a lot easier. Like a that's the chicken thing though. Like, I mean, everything country has become called chicken picking, but chicken is just that ghost note. It's easier to do it on the string above the one you're gonna play. That's all it is.
So it's a dead note, then the note, right?
That's the cluck, cluck, cluck. And if you get good at it, you do 2 or 3 dead notes. Like friggin' Johnny Highland. Like the triple. I don't even know if I do it. I don't know. Like. Yeah. Like this thing. You know? But
I'm gonna have to mess around with that. I'm gonna sit down and work on some chicken picking because I think I can do the 2-finger thing. And seeing that, I always thought it was something else, I guess, in my head. Like it was like a speed.
I mean, I think a lot of people say like hybrid picking is chicken picking.
See, because I do like.
But
I do a lot of hybrid pick stuff, but it's kind of like intermixed. Like I kind of like the whole like full chord pluck thing. What's that?
the gas station. But you know, one day we're gonna do it.
Either of you want anything?
I'd take a giant water.
Giant
I'll
water.
take a giant water too. That'd be nice.
Giant water.
God bless you, JP.
You're all right, man.
Particular brand?
Nope, I don't care.
I don't know.
Cheapest,
Yeah.
the cheapest
Whatever you
brand.
got. Thank you.
I just didn't bring any water. But I don't know. There was a time when I was a fair faux chicken picker. That's one of those things though that if you don't practice it all the time, the coordination of it, you know, like the coordination of your pick and your 3 fingers or your 2 fingers for me. It goes away, you know.
Yeah. chicken picking. They said Brent Mason and Vince Gill in here today. I need my glasses.
We definitely don't get that. KMA.
Whoa, kind of bonsai, man.
I don't need real chicken picking. I just need a little faux chicken picking every now and again.
A little bit of that. It goes far.
It goes far.
Well played, boys. Lord of the nerds. Good
Tom says, wait, I just realized. Casino, Andertons, TPS, the pedal show. They all have a telly guy on the right.
There you go.
Lord of the Nerds approves.
He approves.
And that's all that matters.
Tofu picking.
I'm going to go back to working on it. Right now, I'm at that stage where, like, every time I get a country gig, I have to, like, go, like, lock myself away for, like, 3 nights. Then I feel like, okay, I got enough back to go do it.
You know, we talked to a guy earlier this week who's got a country band he's putting together. That'd be cool for you to, like,
I would do it. It would stretch those little muscles.
And if it was, like, good paying, too, that'd be, like, perfect.
I mean, my stuff has always been blues tinged, like chicken. But I'll tell you this now, and I'll say this. The thing that gets me through Nashville gigs, or got me through Nashville gigs, and the thing that gets me through those kind of gigs, is that I am very, very, very comfortable playing in major keys. And sometimes you get folks, guitar players, we're super guilty. I get students like this all the time. I see this at jams. Yeah. Stuck in the minor key. Yeah. Everything's minor, whatever it is.
I feel like I'm definitely a criminal of that. Like, well, I always write from a minor perspective too. I never really get out of that.
Like if somebody says the key is C, man, and like if it's C, F, and G and it is bluesy or rock or whatever, you can go well away in C minor pentatonic. Yeah. But you gotta be able to play in C major.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's how you play pretty stuff too in major keys, you know what I mean? Sometimes. Not B major.
Not, but.
Do major. Major things. Major things. That's all.
Kind of bonsai said I sent an email. I'm going to pull it up now so that, not for any other reason than knowing that sometimes the scammers after the stream will be shooting us stuff. I'm going to make sure I mark yours. Cool-nifty Strat. I'll refresh this bad boy.
The smart brain like this that my wife lets me, and I'm happy about it, Blues. Do you have any classical guitar teachings, either of you? No, but Baxter's got a really, he comes from that background, classical guitar. So, but I do not at all. Sean did some classical stuff though. Actually, he took a little classical guitaring, but that's not how you started. And I guess it's not how Baxter. But Baxter like studied classical guitar for
he
quite a while.
definitely is.
I feel like you can tell in his playing.
Yes, he is the probably the only classically trained musician.
What a slur! That's a little homophobic, don't you think? Calling someone a classically trained musician. Group lesson streams. I mean, like, hey, that might honestly, it's probably a good idea. Like, I mean, we could do a general one, or we could do a members one. And again, that's actually kind of the idea that I'm working towards right now. Is that there'll be a membership option where.
And I think even
with
Johnny
courses,
it'd be cool to do like a live stream in that. Where like once a week, and I'd be down to hang out after work one day and do it. Where we sit here and like you're basically teaching me like something like that. Where you're like, all right, let's dive, because I know nothing about it.
I mean, we just said play major and then did it. We didn't teach it at all. You know what I mean? But like it's actually, if you can play minor, you can do it. Like you're already doing it. It's literally just shifting where the root note is.
Once you get
so
it,
easy.
I was like,
so
okay,
easy.
I'm not as off in my head as I think I am. Like, because I would not, like if you were playing that, I would not go.
No.
You know, I would play the A minor, C major in this
Same
case.
thing. That's the way you gotta think about it. But then it's finding all these little like, I think knowing a few little arpeggio shapes in that.
Yeah.
Make it all sound like, ooh, like, wow, you know what you're doing, but you're not. You're just playing C major arpeggios, you know, already in the shapes, you know. But you know, whatever. But yeah, the mayor says he'd also pay to be one of like 5 people in a smaller group. I mean, that would be, I think the way we would do it, right, is have guitars like we're doing now, be plugged in, but have it focused on that. And maybe we'll start with the premise, but then we'll just let it go wherever the questions go.
When that's where I feel like the chicken picking thing. To me, that was like way more of like, because I half-assed know what chicken picking is, and you were very good about explaining it straight on, I think, which is cool. That's also why you're the best, at least highest in the ranks of teachers here at the guitar shop with our teaching studio, for good reason.
I try.
You know what I mean?
That's the kind of stuff that I quite enjoy, is those sort of things. What's for lunch? Beer and brisket. God, doesn't that sound good? Beer and brisket sounds so good.
Dude.
I got a long day too. Man, I tell you what, I have had so many strings, and this is good. I was talking to Tony Martinez last night about the things, and I just can't. I've had so many nights in a row. Like it's all been good stuff, gigs, music stuff, rehearsals. There's been like no day in my memory lately where like I'm just home. Like it's work, rehearsal, or gig.
Well, it's got to suck
like
even more, like getting into this new house and not being there.
I don't think I've sat on my couch yet in my house. Like I don't think, and like you know, it's been a month.
Like it sucks, doesn't it?
It's like, oh no, and you know, it's all the weird like I got the kids got new loft beds, so they have more room.
Yeah. When you're there, you're working.
Put them together, yeah, which is fine. They're together, and they're both kind of like, you know, I got to put the curtain rods and stuff up, so they don't have like blinds or curtains on their windows right now, so they're kind of. And Abby got a baby spider, so they're kind of like sleep. Everybody's sleep is kind of funky. They're like, "Can I sleep with you, Dad?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" So like last night, Christy is in Elijah's room. If he knew I said that, he'd be free. Dad.
Don't say that.
Dad, I did not want her in there. And Abby's like, "Can I come sleep with you?" And I'm like, "Sure." But it's been just like, you know what I mean? But it's not. It's just because everything's been unsettled. So I'm just like, hey, everybody's got to settle in. Everybody's got to get their own bed.
Yes, it's going to be cool relax, when everybody, when your house becomes a home. That's going to be sick.
But it's really getting there. Dude, I got so much grass around. My cousins, like, my dad got to hook up on some sod, like super cheap. And I've been getting these rolls.
But is it Bermuda blue?
I don't care what it is. It's all actually a patchwork of random sod. But, dude, it's hard work putting out sod. Like, I put a bunch of that junk. But two of my first cousins, man, my uncle's sons who work with my dad, they've been coming and doing that junk. And I haven't even been home. Like, I got home at 9 last night, and it's like, I bet I got because when they did my house, it was just dirt, and I'm like, crap, I got to figure out I got to find money somewhere to do something.
It's not a good feeling to step outside of something and just see dirt. I would say that. That was like I was like, whoa. It's like,
I bet I got, God, 30 feet of grass now in front of the house, like nice sod, and then probably 10 feet on either side, and then working on as much in the back, and then the rest is like growing in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be like.
Well, and once that's down, it'll spread.
I don't want to see my water bill this month, but. You got to keep that junk wet, but it's kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome.
I got these wood chips, man.
I'd love to have lessons that are more waxing philosophy and doing cute. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's,
I think we're both naturally, like, we believe in the philosophy of guitar, not so much just.
Well, I think you got to have that. Otherwise.
Yeah. Well, and I think otherwise you get these people who. I saw somebody do this shit recently, and I was like, and like guitar is not, it's like, I tried to explain to one of my students, guitar is not, it's not like you can't, like I can play a C chord over and over, but replicating it over and over, that's not how it works. It's like, it's its own spirit,
It's all those things you do in a C chord.
Well, you playing it like that, and then whenever I play a C chord, and it's like what's true to you, it goes towards like your songwriting, right? It's like I'll play like.
I feel like you like that shape thing. Right there.
I do. I love that stuff.
Oh my
shortage.
JP, we love you.
This is the biggest they had. They even had the bigger ones of any brand.
It's big enough for me.
These are the kind you gotta.
Hey JP, get my knee pads out.
I was gonna say these are knee pad waters right here, baby. Woo! Yeah. Chewy says it sounds like college. No, it's way more fun than college.
It is.
And you can do drugs or drink or whatever you want to do.
Do whatever you want.
Don't care about that. Yeah. Johnny's Grass Garden. That's right, baby.
Someone said, hey, this is Marsha Panic. You're gonna want.
I saw that. That's funny. Bonsai emailed us, so we got him locked in.
The mayor says plant some wildflowers on the edges. That's actually what my wife is talking about. She loves wildflowers. The actual wildflowers and the Tom Petty song and album.
Bonsai, email me your phone number if you got my response email, and then we will call you after the live stream and talk through all the details, my man.
You only owe us $500. No.
And this is where you say, you're like, well, it's funny because I live in Singapore, but not Singapore proper. It's actually way out in the middle of nowhere. Like
Singapore, Delaware. Oh, what? Yeah. Do you guys know there's a lot of scammers in Delaware? Like it's like a thing. It's like a hub, which is funny because one of our best pals is really in Delaware. They're like, dang it. But like there's a whole thing for like scams out of Delaware. It's like there's this one little district where for some reason, some law that lets them do it.
The government well, okay, there you go. Now you hit it. I was gonna say, if they know this shit, why,
Because they're the one, Sean. Hard to arrest yourself for what you're doing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Okay, Kind of Bonsai's got a doctor's appointment in 4 hours. That's cool, man. If we miss you today, we can. I mean, it'll be before that, obviously, but wildwood weed. I like it. I like that knee pads is going to become. I feel like it's going to become a thing. No one's going to let that go.
This is New Clapton, dude. We've entered New Clapton. That's where we're at. That's great.
Hey, this is a good idea, right? Like, Mary McChee says, Kind of Bonsai, please make a reaction video. We'd love to see it. That would be awesome.
I was going to tell you when we talked to you on the phone. Me and Baxter were talking about this yesterday. If you could shoot any clip of yourself unboxing it, just your general reaction, what you feel on it and stuff like that, send that to us, and it can be shot on your phone. We're going to incorporate it into a video. So that'll be our follow-up video to this one. And that'll be the official announcement of the next giveaway, which is the 3 pedals on the board, painted, the whole thing.
Okay.
I can also show the amp now if you want.
Yeah. Yep.
Now and Then is making me laugh right now.
This is, JP's going to, you finish your thing.
No, that's good. Show him the thing. Do it.
You can talk them through it. I have it up.
Awesome. So this is an amp that
look at that.
wife painted for a friend of ours who's from Hawaii. This is not her traditional styling. This is just one thing that she did for them.
That's what's wild that she can just do.
Yeah. And I think a part of it maybe is that we will either have her design the pedals based on something that we're feeling, and maybe you guys could answer this. Should we wait, and whenever we do the giveaway, whoever wins it has the opportunity to say like, hey, here's where I live, here's what I like, and then she can kind of paint them off from there. Something to think about.
Dude, is that's cool.
Yeah, no, she killed that. She ate that. She painted a twin that I have.
What is that? Just the 68, like the 68 custom? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, she absolutely crushed it, though.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah. So, and, you know, what's really cool, too, is, like, none of that is, like chunky. Like, it's not, like, coming off the amp. That is
No, that's what I'm saying.
it.
It looks like it was, like,
Yes.
factory done. I mean, that's amazing.
We took all the panels off and everything.
That's what,
Yeah.
like, I didn't understand when she was first doing that one. I was like, man, I don't know how this is going to look. Because that's what I pictured, right? Like, it looking cool, and then it flaking off, and then feeling like it was, like, not there good, or, you know what I mean? Not being, the fine detail is
well, and on
kind of amazing.
My twin, it has, like, because I'm pretty rough and tough whenever I go out and gig, right?
Yes.
Like, I move my shit around a lot and stand on it and everything. It has not lost paint besides anywhere where I've, like, banged it.
No, dude, it still looks really, really good.
Which those things actually, I think, make it look cooler in a weird way. So. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But that's what, you know, a similar vibe, maybe not the Hawaiian theme, but similar vibe as to what would be on the pedals. So you'll have something really unique. You know what I mean?
And it's going to look awesome and last, you know.
That's right.
Pretty darn good. Yeah, I feel like she understands color theory really well. I do not, but I know everything she does looks really cool. So pretty awesome. Ned. Ned's throwing it out there. I live in poverty and I like knee pads. Go.
Living it, baby.
Greg says that's the amp I imagine someone at the
Love
beach would be playing. I mean, like, imagine you're just at the beach playing your little gigs on the pier side restaurants and bars.
Got your little Princeton.
Your little straw hat. Cut off jean shorts.
You're playing Ben Harper songs.
Always have to steal my kisses from you. Yeah, see? There you go. Do Telecasters have much sustainability? Yeah, they got sustain.
We can go get coffee and come back. It'll still be going. This has a trim. I think a big part of the Tele sustain is the bridge. Okay. As you can see with this, that's not gonna leave you with much. I love this.
Listen,
but it's gonna come out.
Hot take. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
I know what you're gonna say, and you're right. It's not.
So much of sustain is your touch. And I mean, like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, this isn't a Tele. I'd be like, yeah, no.
Well, that's not a Tele. But I think that like, I mean, obviously some guitars have way more sustain, right? And then you get into playing through an amp and you get the actual little harmonic feedback thing that sounds like sustain. Even that, though, is part of your touch, right? And like, knowing where to be. But your hands, your vibrato, how hard or soft you hold or play or attack the note or like fret the note. All that stuff,
Yeah.
Sometimes a sustain issue is that as much as it isn't. Not that we're like, you know.
No, I do agree with you. It's like
it really is.
Explaining to somebody like if they wanted to hit a note, like I was like, actually hit it, right? And you do this, I'm sure. Whenever you're playing a solo and you go like, you know, and it's not even the pinchy factor, right? It's they get in that where you actually smack it and it like dings.
Yep. Laura the Nerd says Telecasters have as much sustain as you build into them. A lot of it will be in the setup and the pickups themselves. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Uh-oh. I gotta check what Mike Hutchins sent. I feel like this is gonna be...
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can we get a special JP edition too? We should all have our own editions.
A little JP action.
The Spark Brain says, I totally agree, Jonathan, and that's why I like hardtail strats. I don't need a stinking tremolo. There you go. Heck yeah. What's the best amp covering material for Skylar to paint on, Sean?
She painted that on just the straight up Tolex.
Duck cloth would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
That'd be super cool, actually. I mean,
I'm assuming she can paint on anything, obviously.
mean,
But
yeah.
a flatter surface would probably be better. But I think that is.
TMGQ says, unironically, I keep a pair in the truck. Dude, I'm telling you, if you've ever worked very much, there's a bit of moment in your life where you said, damn, I wish I had some knee pads. I've thought that many a time.
Have you ever done any work on like baseboards? Or
anything, dude. Anything like I've been outside with my dad where he's like,
on a roof?
Oh my God. And I'm just
hell,
like, dude, down on your knees, and you're like, man, there's nothing like leaning into a cushy set of knee pads. You're like, oh, this is great. Instead of having your knee all on concrete or something. Yeah, no. Paint the tweed to look like denim. There you go. You have a Supra. I do love, we got the old Royal Reverb over there in that old blue Rhino Tolex, whatever they called it. That does kind of look like denim to me. But I am a sucker for it. I love it.
It's cool.
I like those on him.
I like the darker
likes the
color that they do.
I do too.
I like that. I'm like, oof.
Like them or not, tone-wise, they're good-looking amps.
They are.
They're good-looking. So, I don't know. But I'm a sucker for tweed, too. I like things to look old. I just joined. Why is there so much talk about knee pads? It's almost too much to go back into.
It's a lot.
There was a review and a comment and a blah blah blah. You got to go back and watch after.
Yeah, have to go see.
It's right towards the beginning though.
Yeah,
right towards the beginning.
Probably like 30 minutes in, I think.
Maybe not even that far. Maybe it is, but you know.
Ned, I believe Fender did denim coated amps at one point. Not
when they did that Wrangler case, remember?
Yes, this was like 3 years ago. Like, I'm pretty sure they have them out there. You might be able to find a Princeton in denim.
Yeah, you could. You absolutely could. Kind of Bonsai says that guy put us down a rabbit hole. Yeah, he put us down some kind of hole. Oh, whoa.
I'm sure he's gonna watch that and he's gonna be pissed and he's gonna leave another shitty review.
He's like, and then they talked about me. Yes,
I
we
just
did.
can't believe they would shame me like this.
Listen, Lord of the Nerd says pockets on amps isn't actually a bad idea. I wouldn't mind a couple little pockets.
I want either.
Pockets.
Preferably to hold an extra patch cable.
No.
Some picks, little things.
Some fuses maybe.
Some fuses.
Oh my God. Why is there not like a little compartment on an amp where you put 2 extra fuses in?
The fact that there's not a compartment on an amp that will hold the foot switch properly. How many amps do you just have to throw the foot switch in?
I've seen a few where they got the Velcro thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is bare minimum least you can do.
Yes.
There should be a little thing it snaps into. Like, well, we can't tell us about this because it's not patented yet, but our friend Mike's invention.
Oh, yeah. No.
Something like that. So imagine if that's in the bottom of the amp, you know what I mean?
Well,
Bam.
I think somebody out there should make this, okay, where there's like an insert for different sizes of amps, right? And it's like a little drawer that slides in there, and it goes around the speaker cone perfectly, you know, and it slides in. And I would have patch cables, it's like a tackle box almost, just carved around the speaker. And in there, I would have, I would have a pack of strings. I'd have the pedal where it could go. Some picks, patch cable.
That's what Ned's saying. You need a glove box.
You need a glove box.
And then you put all your shit in there and stuff you'll never look at again till you get rid of that car and you're like, damn it, I got so much trash in here. Kind of my side says, would it be ethical for me to even leave a review? I think you could leave a review.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it gets weird when you leave bad reviews when you've never been here. But if you just, are like, hey, whatever you want to do.
I mean, it's whatever y'all want to do. Don't feel like you have to go.
Don't ever feel like you have to.
I mean, as horrible as that review is, it's like, our review is 4.9 out of 5 stars. So it's like we can't really complain about that too much. And it's like, yeah, people are crazy. Like people are gonna leave a bad review because you shoot some shots back at them in a damn comment section.
Okay, so Matt says PRS amps have extra fuses stored in one of the fuse compartments. Well, I mean, see, okay, that's
they do. I will say
those are the kind of really good things about PRS. Love them or hate them, you have to be like, okay, tip of the hat.
They do that, yes, but there could be more. There could be more, is what we're saying.
Ned would fill his with dry rice and beans. So, I mean, hey, if shit hits the fan, the man's got an amp and he's got food.
Yeah.
And if it gets soaked, guess what the rice is going to do? Soak up the moisture. Amp saved. That's a win-win-win. That's a triple win in my book.
Sporkburn pointed out something else, that you could put knee pad pockets on it. Be good. Knee pads in the side and the pockets. So whenever you're down there on your knees adjusting things, it's brilliant. Who
Great.
leaves a 2-star review? Like it's 5 or 1. Thank you very much. It is.
That is.
I mean,
Unless you come in and you're like, well, the store was great, but one guy was a little, here's 4 stars.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Fine.
Or like it was just mid, 3 stars.
Way to not fucking commit though and make
But
it
to be
a
like, I
2-star.
hate these guys,
Yeah.
borderline, horrible, homophobic people. 2 star.
Well,
What's the 1 star for?
I
like that
yes.
extra star.
I kind of want. I should have commented on it. And be like, well, are
do
you
like
a
gear,
fucking
though.
ageist? Why can't we review the people who are reviewing us back? That would be good. Because I want to be like, you're a fucking ageist, bro. Fuck you. And they'd be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. No shit.
Listen. Greg says it would need lots of foam padding in the drawer, or the rattle from stuff in your cabinet would drive you nuts. Let's not get logical here. Let's not. That is true. That is true. Because that is the downside to your combo amps.
Yeah.
They rattle shit around.
They do rattle shit around.
And sometimes people are like, oh my God.
It would have to be some kind of clip system that's going to hold it, and it's not going to be heard. There's a lot of
I almost
R&D.
want it to remove when you play. Like to remove and be a little thing you set on the back behind the amp to set little things on. Man.
Little fucking beer holder on that bitch,
knows.
dude. Holy shit. Great reason to pull it out, because then you'd be like, well, I need to pull it out. I'll put my beer right there. Genius, dude.
Man.
Mayor McCheese is already working on this thing right now. I know.
He's probably got
like,
a mock-up ready. He's ready
guys, I sent this to you 5 months ago. Come on, quit fucking around. You know he's got it, dude.
I'm gonna play a lot of slide last night, Sean. Little slide playing.
It was good side playing too. I
The
think.
17th.
Yeah.
The Julie Golden thing. Turns out I'm playing slide on like every other song. Like it's like, oh, do slide fills in this. Oh, just do slide fills. I'm like, okay.
We were trying to decide yesterday if we're gonna buy tickets or if we're gonna sneak in through the back.
You're gonna sneak into the back.
Well, you know what's been going on over there. I've got a feeling I'm gonna come in through the back. Actually, guys,
And I'm gonna say, hey.
I kind of want to be like, brother.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say, is like, if that happens, I'm gonna be like, you know what? You're right. This is the last time I'll ever be in here. You have a nice night. They're like, what? They're like, yeah, dude. No. Come on, man.
Not to be entitled.
Not to be entitled, but hell, I mean, I run the damn register in that mother. I don't give a shit.
What state are these guys in? We're in North Carolina. Watching carpenter bees drill into the barn. There you go. The old carpenter bees. You gotta get them. Greg says, sorry, I got nerdy for a minute. What happened again? No, I mean, that's what we need. We need people to bring us back down to reality.
Oh yeah, dude. Come on.
There's a man who's played some gigs.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be knocked
Gonna
down.
rattle
man.
this shit,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Cut a man down,
The Human Jones says, next gig I play, I'm wearing cut-off jean shorts and knee pads, and I'm not explaining anything to anybody. That's rock and roll right there.
That is
Typically we're anti-short on stage, but I think that would be the exception. That's the exception.
I'm gonna be honest. If you send us a photo of you playing on stage in khaki shorts and a set of knee pads,
Jorts are acceptable.
I will.
The cutoffs are acceptable.
I will burn a CD of my music and some of the mixes for Jonathan's stuff, and I'll send it to you in the mail. Just cause, like, why not? That's a fun thing, right?
Have you heard this, Sean? Todd says normally I don't recommend music, but check out the new Emily Wolf collab with Queens of the Stone Age. It is awesome. Have you heard that? I feel like that should be right up your alley.
I know that she did her last album. What is it? Not the Backslider, but it's something. She did a record with the bass player. The bass player produced it, and he's got a good ear. He definitely gets the tonality of that. But let me pull it up. Emily Wolf. She's a bad woman, dude. She is mean. She plays that guitar. She eats it up. She played the Roosters.
Sean has ran sound for her.
I know. And also, talk about an awesome dude. Like, great personality, super professional, killed that shit. My favorite moment of the whole night. So they were running an in-ear monitor setup, which, rarely would happen at the Rooster. But whenever people would do that, I like to hook up like a mic and like talk to people in their ears and stuff, because like, to me, it's a little fun.
This is God.
She goes to set up, and they set up all their stuff, and they're doing their sound check, and I was like, man, sounds great to me. I was just running their synth, and they weren't running tracks. I think they might have had like one of those SPD things to add in like cool electronic drum sounds. I was running that in and vocals. And I had a mic and stuff up there, and I was like, that's just for y'all, so you can have them in your ears if you want them. But they did sound check. She's like, do I need to turn down? I was like, no. It's like, it sounds fine to me, you know? So then we're midway through the show. She's playing, and it sounded great. We had a little over 100 people in the room, so Body's reading up a lot of sound, and I get on that mic and I say,
and that's like, that room's full at 100 people.
full,
like,
yeah.
Like it's not a large place.
I say, hey, sister. I was like, I think you can turn that Hot Rod DeVille up some. She looked at me, she's like, really? I was like, yeah, dude. She was like,
there's nothing better as a guitar player when the sound guy's like, hey.
It made my time running sound. I was like, man, because she looked at me with like actual, like, she's like.
She was about to take you home, about to fall in love. She's like, oh my, have I found my soulmate?
Her wife would kick
She was like,
my
I'm
ass,
sorry,
I'm sure.
sorry, I'm taken. We
But,
can't.
yeah.
It's forbidden. We're both taken.
We're taking.
But you know, kind of awesome.
No, it was a very good experience. I had a couple of experiences like that, where it was with somebody who was truly like a damn badass, and they crushed it. And being able to have little moments where you actually do care about the sound of the room, and it's less about be loud. It's more about like, hey, I think it'd feel great, and it did. I think people loved it, so it was good. Flea in the Cave doing Wichita Lineman. That's crazy.
The smart rate says, you helped a woman with a wife? You're supposed to be homophobic, Sean.
I know, right? And I kept it professional the whole time. Fuck me. No, but I mean, you know, and that's the other thing too. She was just really down to earth, solid the whole time. Like anything that we needed to figure out, her and her band were very, very cool. And I was like, damn.
Okay, I need to see Flea and Nick Cave doing Wichita Lineman. I haven't seen this.
I bet it'd be
But
sick.
I bet that sounds kind of amazing. But yeah.
Ryan said, check out Songs for the Deaf if you're new to Queens of the Stone Age. What I will argue, that is a great record. But if you're a bit older, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, I'm not trying to make anybody feel old.
Except you are.
But maybe you should go look up the song. It's called Make It With You. If you go and listen to that, I think you'll be like, oh, shit. Somebody just commented, Make It With You is a great entry song, yes. To me, that is like you're getting a softer side of the band, and then whenever you listen to the more aggressive stuff, you're like, I know that there's going to be some give and take. So check that out.
That's right.
That's right. You're being ageist, Sean. I know. But I am a huge fan. I think if you can listen to Songs of the Deaf, that's great. Songs for the Deaf. And then
100%.
Like Clockwork, great follow-up to that. And then go back and listen to Rated R, because that's my personal favorite.
Is that the best one?
That one's a favorite. Feel Good Hit of the Summer. I mean, that shit rips, dude. And then following it in suit, right behind it, is The Lost Art of Keeping a Secret. That song, I don't know if you know what I love on albums, is whenever somebody has like a good 3-song run, and they have that at the beginning of that record, because it goes from Feel Good Hit, Lost Art of Keeping a Secret, Leg of Lamb. Those 3 songs, that's the whole band. I mean, you can hear just about every element of them with that.
Okay, Todd says that she has one coming out with the Eagles of Death Metal,
Okay,
which is also pretty awesome. Anything with Emily, I think, gets our vote. We're in.
Kind of Bonsai said, I feel like my midlife crisis might finally be over. He's like, I don't even want this guitar anymore. And he's like, keep it.
What? Dave Grohl drums on Radar, yeah.
Really? I thought he only drummed on, was he ghost drumming? Because that would be cool.
Gabe Choke Music. Morning, fellas. Just joined in. What I missed. I feel like you missed a lot today. There was a lot, but it's okay. You can rewatch.
Chad B said, Sean really hates old gay Eric Clapton fans.
Stop talking about me, Chad. No.
You just want to pull them out and say that and just make people feel special.
Yeah, let's see.
You would have won if someone had won already.
Michael Clark photo. You could have won if I had.
This leads nowhere good. Nowhere good.
We start just giving away. You won this chair in the studio.
Come and collect your prize.
do it. What's out? Man, is it 11:56 already?
Yep.
Yeah, we should probably go and do real things. Like lunch. What? Here, we can never decide on our lunch. You boys tell us what we should eat for lunch today.
What do you guys think? What have we earned, huh? What have we earned?
Don't ask that question.
I know.
Because I know when I was a child or a teenager, I would never like to answer that. Here's a pack of crackers.
Here's a Hope sandwich.
Or not a damn thing. We got too much to do.
Cheese, conies, and 3.
Whoa. 3-way switches on Strats. You know, vintage style. Yeah.
You can't say that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean 3 ways?
What are you talking about?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody
loves a good 3-way switch.
Are you making a polyphobic comment right now?
Yes. I mean, no. Only if you're talking about we don't like those in between positions.
Knee pad tied.
2 and 4. This doesn't. It's not disappointing me at all. These are amazing.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Whew, man. Prime ribbed and baked potatoes. God. Only if we're taking a nap afterwards. You know, I had Rudino's subs last night. That was like our little. Scott brought them for, you know.
It's not bad, right?
Pretty darn good. But it made me want a SoPi sub. Oh, because he was gonna get those and then he realized it was.
Yeah, Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because the buff chicken from the old SoPis.
Buff chick, baby.
Woo!
Bam. She slaps. Chad knows.
I forget that their subs are so good though. Chad does know. Like the pizza's great, but you forget, man, the subs are actually. It's the bread.
I'll tell you this though, if you get one of them bastards, she's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take a break. Like you're gonna be like, oh damn.
It's like getting the lasagna pizza, you know.
Whew. It's good. Damn, it's good.
Back to the one. On that note, we love you all. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, congratulations to, what is it? Bonsai. Kind of awesome. Yeah, we'll call you in just a bit, and we'll get you all sorted, and we'll get the guitar to you. And you guys now kind of have an idea of what the next giveaway is going to be. Mm-hmm. So make sure you stay subscribed. Don't be like maybe Mars Japan.
Yeah.
A cautionary tale.
That's right.
But make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit the old subscribe button if you haven't. You probably have if you're here.
That's right.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
The bell's not foolproof, as Rob Allen has proven to us.
Not foolproof.
So still, you got to come check sometimes.
You gotta come and check, and then go check out channel 2.
Yeah, but you guys are awesome, though. We really, 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 really do appreciate it. So
Y'all are the bomb.
we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you next